Hello Web3 TV, it's Ornella Hernandez, and today we are covering the Dubai Fintech Summit in Dubai, Marina Jumeirah. We are at the Bitpanda booth with Lukas, the Deputy CEO at Bitpanda. How are you?
I'm fine, great to meet you. Hi everyone.
Is this your first time at the Fintech Summit?
No, actually a second, but this time it's larger, it's more vibrant, so great energy today.
Definitely. What has been the reception from passersby of the booth?
So far, very good. Like we as Bitpanda, the most regulated European crypto platform, now expanding to the UAE actually. Great conversations so far.
Okay, amazing. So just talk a little bit more about Bitpanda for those who may not know what it is. I know it's a digital assets broker, but if you could just explain the mission and the vision behind it.
100%. Like Bitpanda is simplifying wealth creation. We do that in Europe since more than 10 years. We are the most regulated European crypto platform, for example, regulated by German BaFin. And we are offering our solution to more than 4.5 million Europeans. But we are also powering banks and fintechs in Europe, but also beyond, and now here in the region, to offer crypto as an asset class and tokenized real-world assets in the future to their end customers.
Okay. And it's not just crypto, right? You guys sell commodities and a bunch of other assets. So can you explain us a little bit more about that?
Exactly. It's also TradFi stuff, but in a modern and tokenized way. We have more than 2,000 stocks and ETFs. We have precious metals, gold, silver, palladium, platinum in a fully digitized way. So because we believe the future, crypto is an asset class, but it's much more about bringing the technology, which is powering crypto, to financial institutions and the service industry and to the whole trading space.
And so do you guys compete then with other exchanges like Coinbase or BitGet, for example?
In Europe, absolutely. We are market leader there in countries like Germany. Here in the region, in the UAE, it's much more about empowering banks and neobanks to offer crypto to their customers, because we believe that the next wave of adoption will not just come from people go to platforms like you mentioned and then sign up there. It's much more about being at the bank and directly trade from a main bank account. And that's the future. This is how to enable the next wave of adoption into crypto.
Okay. And so how do you get, what's your user acquisition strategy? How you get people to actually do this and go to the bank and trade?
Sure. I think the main topic is talk to the banks, and that's the reason why we're here today. A lot of banks here in the region are now moving into that space, are interested about how to custodize crypto assets, how to enable trading for crypto assets. And what we, for example, have done in Europe is Raiffeisen, one of the largest Central Eastern European banking groups. There you can directly trade in the online banking from your primary bank account and buy Bitcoin or 400 other different crypto assets. And that's the beauty, because the entry barrier is then very low, so people really can get into crypto, can get into Web3, and then can start using the tokens.
And how would you compare the communities or the blockchain crypto ecosystems between Europe and the UAE?
Sure. I think the UAE is very vibrant. You definitely have in Europe always the topic that is spread quite far between Berlin in Germany, Paris in France, and also the whole community is not as large and active actually as it is here in the region. So therefore it's really great to be here now, be on the ground and connect with the people.
And what's the strategy when since you guys have recently greatened your presence here in the UAE?
Our strategy is quite clear, enabling the financial service industry and institutions here in the region to offer crypto to their end customers. And this can be retail customers, but it also can be corporate customers, large corporates. We see in Germany and also in other countries in Europe that publicly traded companies own Bitcoin for the treasury, diversifying, right? And not just in the US, but also in Europe. And I'm pretty sure that also here in the region that it will be a thing. So enabling therefore their customers is important.
Do you believe that Dubai, or maybe UAE region, Abu Dhabi included, could be the next Silicon Valley?
I think the potential is definitely there. It's a great energy of moving things forward, looking forward in general, and getting things going, especially here now in 2024, the year of speed in the region, right? So I think everybody is also trying to be very fast, and that's a lot of fun.
Definitely, all right. It's all about speed. Okay, and then one more thing. I know that Bitpanda is a sponsor of the football team Bayern Munich. Tell us a little bit more about the intersection between crypto and sports.
100%. I think we've seen over the last years a lot of sponsorships just of normal sport activities. Nevertheless, I personally believe when you partner up with a sports club, and in our case with FC Bayern Munich, you need to have the same core values. And FC Bayern stands for profitability, for longevity, for sport excellence, right? And this is also what we are. We are market leader, the natural one. We are always looking for getting the best service to our customers, and also ensure, as we are since 10 years in the space and profitable since then, to be long standing. And that's, especially in crypto, very important.
Are you comparing us to being athletes as well?
We, as a company, are definitely athletes, but in a different industry, yes.
Okay. One last question for you, Lukas. What would you like to see more of and less of within the crypto Web3 industry?
I think more of a serious player in the space and getting adoption across our society. I think we got now around about 10-15% globally into crypto, especially in the Western Hemisphere. Now it's about the masses, right? And the masses cannot be approached by being very niche. It's much more about explaining it in easy words, very accessible, low barrier of entry to them. And therefore, adoption of the classic, traditional financial service industry is very important. And that's
And okay. That's all. Thank you so much for your time today, Lukas. Enjoy the rest of the conference.
Thank you very much. You too.